Edamunya mase yasaba yeda lucky about for us na Royal Lighting Investment for so yeda mase maso ya so kwanstrom koso Joada bepi mi fiada say Mpensenpensenmu ember special edition of Badwam on Adom TV multi TV. So me do man ne kwabna santi. E the coverage ni bro na no dan ye sha say Joada ne bnada ne wukwada anene erade dia che ne yawada kopem se oba hima okwa ye be kwa kopem kra be kama na bibia atimi akoso. But the other side is that multimedia team no ebe up to fiada na yasa ye dwumadi ne afri honom e de abramo said ye be ya mobo sampa ene mabehwe abom ama bibia atimi akọ kama ene de dasron kokra wa santemantam ebibi mantam ana wiasa frɛ na nyina nti yenkoso na yemfa de sede ento tumfo anim che tumfo trade amponyankopon so omoa eye otekokoso na breti sem na oma na hoden sonko na ontimi mfa enwie ekopa wakwen enti ho asem eno no ebraso se nsema hodo a ene eko na eba na ehunya se ebo ama manga na mpunto timi koso dimu wie pe yo prekope no edisa nkomo no nimnyamfo kwabna minta akando mashebedwani a ogina muma dwaboso empeso aso atenase watenase dia na ye mana kwa aba mana che ya danase se bribia da ebeto nsa afre no so no ogibre na ono so di na dwenkyere ebeka adwumadi eno ira kwa aba dize bibia e kama
Adom boko
na bu man kama wote sen
Adom ne ho
dwabo so ade hye so bibia nam ne kwa so kama party NDC hu siten mframa e bono bibia e kama Ghana etise
nyame Adom ba bia ya beduru ya yentin sembe ti said ye koso Gambia yi di nyame dia che
je ne koso Gambia
oh nyante
say ya jame so
exactly basa oman ni mu nyede so ho basa na oman ni mu nkrofo na oman atimamufo no enwinwi wonom etete basa ema oman no nyina so ne mpuntuo sikasem atweko akire enya de papa ana ekoso oman ni musa nti so hwese ne Ghana man yefi sa elections on abato emu eba ye ncheyi na nyame no nadom atene nsa we so nye nyansa o nye ne efisi enim nyansa bi nti na ye wo sa ate bia o mu be ya adom favor na nyame moboro hu bi na nyame
we don't deserve it
we don't we hwe bone a da bia na no pai a wa sorry wa ye mpa na nka wonsam fata bo twedi ampo nyankopon adaroma ono obo awia ebo anajo ebo soro bo asase osi hini to hini oka na asa they find the omega ena ma me no mienu yetenkwan ma ye hwia no ye dwe ye num na Ghana ya sondwe man na Ghana ye senye ya don
well
na sema no
nti asem nyina no prekope na nimnyamfo atwa ne ti ade ama ye adom no nti ase se ade a wo na nsem fatao na onsaka you don't deserve it but you've been given it. It's a special ayonkophobia on trade and ponyankopon ewo. Observers will be worried, but we won't share any because Adom sana adena esitie. Anope in common be Jina the New Patriotic Party in seven evenings they've offered they've rebuffed calls for the president to condemn acts of violence being perpetrated by followers of the party. Rather, the party opened fire on the opposition National Democratic Congress, who are supposedly victims of the attacks. At a press conference in Accra Wednesday, the Deputy General Secretary of the party, Nana Obribwai, said the NDC has no moral rights to be complaining about the attacks when they presided over 8 years of similar attacks, vandalism, and even murder of opposition supporters. He also called on the police to be even-handed in the handling of the matter. The response may come as a surprise to moderates within the party and members of the civil society and faith-based organizations who have called on the president to call his supporters to order. There have been a series of attacks perpetrated by members of the NPP shortly after the party was declared winner in the 2016 elections. And the attacks have seen sympathizers seize anything they come across, from public toilets, organizations, youth enterprise agency, health insurance scheme, the National Disaster Management Organization. They've all suffered violent takeovers. The passport office in Accra, toll booths in Tema, Asimfosu, Cape Coast, and many other areas in the country have all been attacked and operators, especially of the toll booths, chased out. The attackers claim they were kicked out of their jobs 8 years ago when the MPP lost power to the NDC, and they are back to take what is rightfully theirs. I see. Oh. Eshasi na no da mokoyi central for the Ghana for asutri or central for nhemu bia mokoye. Se ekwan a aban or tisui under the watch of His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Edi mochita fo bi ne mu efa so. Enya de papa. Enumu na meka ye kosi senso acting general secretary de ba se party no eni ho nimde bia. Party ne twe ne ho free sa enhyehyede enum. Em say afena officially the MPP party through their deputy general secretary at the response about say mukra de e ka senka ye ka se wati waka me we tia me we ahima de mamuka bi munni saa hoode na mbotimi gina mo na so edi saa nkomo no e de na ma wo suti
o hene dedi kan ma me nchia atiefo ni ahwefo enkanka wo no mo hwe me atie me free gaboso abato mposua so me koso ada wo no mo ase me ya Adom a weekends ba na ye de odo abebo do na de wo se koso ye bia ya prida abato mposua so kanko na mamenchia mamisanchia na obrebo han mi madam for no no oba political iron animu a ne nsa nkan be ya na me ne nya adwe. He's a very nice gentleman behind the scenes. Honey didn't come here, you'll be surprised. Name my yaw kind of abonting. Yeah, very nice gentleman, madam for no. Now we share the union MPP for a year now, and I must register my displeasure about the fact to say up till now I am alarmed.
What form another person Nanado take? The uncle through only this statement.
Look,
Nanado,
whatever form, whatever you should show concern, whatever form. Nanado I show Ghana phone and say, "Oh my President Emma MPP."
Continuously he does that.
Where? Catch me by a press conference on whom I don't attention here. Catch me. What
will be the difference? Nanado Ekasa.
You think it's the president's speech and then and no speak here. You think it's the same? It's not about party. The party. Please don't miss the two. No, Obibuahin is not the president of the republic. He's not father for all. Your papa bia in to Abamano. I was so Kagana in our boom.
No.
Your papa bia in ope wumpo on a man paying sia. Ntono kasa a different from Nano Obibuahin akasa. I will let me share this with you. I will say there are certain individuals in MPP. Almo ebonjo the question. Now, yes, a very bad precedent for our country.
They take you back to 2001, 92.
Exactly. Sure. The biboni biya besi biya no. At a point in time, also because aye ye. Yem fan say biboni, and I'll come to that. Yem fan say biboni biya crazy. Anamontu bi ba ye ko yenim kane no ne ni act biya why a friend transition act. Ni ehia wo a ni age wo ka ni ade ade. Ene hye bi wo ho. So if we say obi age bibi esa na fata wa asem ni bia ho go to court.
E dey na be ma party achi tie for it menya sa akokudro no say na dey abaya sesa.
You know ayo mpanyim for na some of them. So we the party acting chairman. No babontin ne ka say unkofo no e attack NDC for no. No be ka say they are defending or protecting the national property.
What the kasa?
Freddie Blay on the kosi saying
acting national chairman.
Acting national chairman. So nyaka the national chairman no nyaka sa pe MPP ni bia OTB it embodies the person to go ahead to do what he's doing.
But we have state agencies, secret agencies omo juma kama.
Masa ohun nipa dasani ohun se bibi embody na otumi bibia
onya kokudro
ye bibia nipa dasani. So nti nana Obibuahin na me feel say attractly no obe condemn act no immediately obe attempt to obe justify, and I'm saying say all justify because or can say mo ye bi danti mo nsam fata say obi kra ebo mutu am obe kasa.
Yes, sanity.
The moment I kasa you are justifying the act.
But sanity.
And yes, sanity. O ma hene. Wo man mu ha. ɛna ɔmampanyin His Excellency John Evans Atamis ɛbɛyɛ ɔmampanyin ɔma instructions koraa strong say obi ɔbɛyi saa nipa bɔnefo ɔyɛ NDC ni ɔyɛ ho yɛn kye no. I will not sit here and say in some places extreme cases no bibi saa ansi ɛwɔ mmea bebree but ankɔso sɛ nea yɛn hu no even if then in 2009 ankɔso sɛ nea yɛn hu no na dey nti na yaba abɛdu 2016 na wɔsɛ saa nea we kɔso na ade baako a ɛwɔ sɛ nyina hye ne nso IMPP for enya from adwen kɔ hɔ ne sɛ ɔman yi mu ayɛ wɔ no yɛ ɔbaabi wɔ hɔ a MPP for dɔɔso ɛsɛ NDC for yɛ ɔbaabi wɔ hɔ a MPP for ne NDC for no difference nyɛ that much ɛyɛ pepe yɛ ɔbaabi nso wɔ hɔ a NDC for so dɔɔso ɛsɛ MPP for
yɛ na wo pa kyerɛ
me pa kyerɛ sɛ yɛ kasi yɛ basabasa sɛ ne wɔ no mu yɛ na baabi wɔ hɔ a MPP for mu bɛkom baabi wɔ hɔ nso a NDC for mu bɛkom and nobody obi enu a ɔwɔ monopoly over violence ɛbɛbɔ ayɛ ana
baabi akeka kodu no wo hɔ na ɛkɔ
ɛna ɛkɔ no haven't you heard what that say ɛyɛ nokwa ne sɛ nyɛ nokwa sɛ even some MPs aka say na ɛbɛkɔ deɛ a
yɛbɔ ɛho
ɛso ɛbɔ ɛho ban saa na ɛwɔ sɛ ɛkɔ saa na ɛwɔ sɛ ɛkɔ ɔma hene saa na ɛwɔ sɛ ɛkɔ ɛno nti no me feel sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ anka the leadership of the MPP no ɛba together na ɔmo convince the president na issue a statement on it na even be yɛwɔ baabi wɔ hɔ a wɔn bɛba abɔnten abɛka ndɛdɛɛdɛ na wunya the chairman ɛma ne ka kyerɛ wo sɛ the invisible forces for no ɛyɛ no ɔwɔ protected obi a ɔyɛ lawyer ni o ɔyɛ MP ɔyɛ I think the first or second deputy speaker ɛwɔ ɔman yi mu da wɔse obi biara ɔwɔ new locus ɛwɔ security service ni mu no etumi ɛkɔ Flagstaff House ɛkɔ bɔ ɔman na japadeɛ ho
in the interest of the nation maybe
obi anybody can get up from midwabo so okɔ him ekɔ Flagstaff House is that the way was a yɛkɔ as ɔman
well etranyo ko na etradua man na waba opposition ntina na so aba minority ntina na edie ayɛ te sɛ deɛ wo kan
madika catch now say
ana kɔtɔ deɛ ne bodwa
madika catch now say emra yɛ wɔ hɔ no ɔpanyin na odi anim no ɔkasai to the extent say baabi wɔ mo to say DC is mpom ɔkakyɛ sa DC kwa for na ɔma to ahyɛ mo so ɔmo kɔ so ntra hɔ kra nyɛ ɔmo adwuma party need to keep position on those things but makacha say ɛnyɛ no kora so say obi abɛka say bibi sa nsi kura ɔman yi mu but we have moved on as a country from that time no ɛbɛpem saa mmere no several years about 8 years ago interne so waba say NDC fompo yes I'm not admitting that's how bad now but show the difference Ghana from who say ye nyini ana say ye nyai MPP NDC fompo mo nyesa ne bone no na ye hu wonu say ye omusu na omoban na wo gidi pa no na say wo ba na obi ka say na ekoso ye twi wa adwen asiso oso jai
wo de wonni ho kwan
so be kasa because we bi
sanity
je say
ehon na mpɛ
obi bɔ kro no na akɔka ye nyina ya akonfo
kasa dodo a ɛyɛ MPP achitafo no dodo na kan sɛ yennim nkɔmɔ a wɔn di ni wɔ akyire ɛkyerɛ achitafo na any modern ba wɔn bɔ a ankanya ne de ɛkyerɛ
that is why I have indicated say there are some of them that's my first statement there are some of them I don't want to mention names genuinely they are against what is going on. But there are some of the leaders, like the chairman. So be a MPP need not to so. Not on pet the economy. Example, I mean, market. Now the chairman, the national party chairman, Eba Bonte, not because the only and the Fuasopa because I'm more mining Japadia Hobaya. Why they not a mood? Why they not for liberty? Did the Nipana old Jabosu now no on panel, your bear no, I zero, cost 90 work. Because party chairman na e was okasamo biati no was say there omoye no eye because oman mu no ye ni asra for ha ye ni police for ye ni security agent was invisible forces for and the bomb man ho japa
how na say wodi hu ya na say adubra ase say oman no ye si ko na adwene Ghana
obi obekasa de obi a obekasa de ekoso no enha no bia no ni Ghana ho do
send ye kasa amanyo sen sa na tie na de wo so ase tie we su ba na sa na be
wo tumi mu mpa so hu wo tumi mu mpa before kasa bi say the obabo no de obetumi ahu no be proud to me hu do obetumi proud
but the obabo the
obetumi so we de obetumi abome na the obe proud no ntumi hu do be proud nti me nka say me wotumi mu nti no I am protected nti no betumi de me pe bia da bi esese nsuo agi aponchani a ana ta aponchani a oje wo
Ugusu kasa asem as party in opposition ana de na mamo kasa
na me kasa masa eni ebi ni say meti ha yi o a meti dwaboso meti nkran a me ni dwaboso je mfa say bibi e koso e wo dwaboso a ansa na meti no ebia na de eni kwa sesie na si na emom sanko bakora nso eni enti yasomdwi I'm only using dwaboso as an example because I want to be free nti e be stress ye nyina meka ho ye political leaders no meka ho ye nyina no ye hu se oman yi mpuntio nti ne yeto abama yen oman yi mpuntio nti ne yeto abama yen nti no omanfo no mo wo mu no wono masomdue wono mo banbo I will say hia ye nyina na ebo masa si ebu obi ye pro bi a wo e dey faso na abenya wo dey faso na abenya wo
yen kwa aposifo adwuma ye so edu breti se ya amanyo sem na ewuram ana kokodo no so ate ana ehu na ewuram ama kokodo no so ate ana saa na bribia da saban sesa ye ba ya fa na sei sinti enkoso sa
aposifo binom ebo no moden so we yan this ni we yan between obe na juba na aposini bia politician ni be fro no wakasa ye de enye no na obetie no wo sa aposini na wonsem fata so be aposini politician ni afro agemwa a eye afro ho that's in order but obeka kira wo say the enye no kona koye no me the bia so ye policy ni wo ye ho anwanyo de me pesa wo ye ma me say create that even fail
no bibia ntimi enkona
ya ntimi enkona to ma hene ye besre say ye ma adwobrawo enyiniti na de obia ye bia ofi se ne omuka ye bibi eye wo dia na obia gi afiri se no ye omra kwan e wo ho abetime eden e dia afa so so hu man pam mra kwan no so na se ukoye kuka na kina no ukudi dem a ni ya wanwu a unnim de obenya e bia wanwu abenya de bo toilet wanwu a obetime akọ ni mu abrabo asen de wo hwe no e na eni kwan so say ye ma ebinum nso eyusu yen
abrabo
ede eye de se de ense na mfata ye bese ye nyire ni baako e ba ye ato aba wie ndc for yate ase say ye pe whether the true fair or foul means ene na akufo ado ene yo mampani nyina ye de betumi e ba bia e be boa oman no ayeden atumpon nti se wo tumi mu no e wo so bo oman no asomdwe hu ban no we are creating problems in the country.
You heard me say nimnya for afenyo marking beba be kan sa na ya to ayen common so make out say gusu anasa that live coverage final day number 4 abreti akwekra kopene krabia kama ene na ya see NCNM for some war Asante Mantem so won say one day ebro yedika akwa Asante Mantem agogina menhia na yehu eye biasronko a kama ye ma me yede ne beto na afi enidia wo twato a enyina ye de command na de amana eno achi no na ene utie ye nkra afi ho aba no na pepepe na nananamo pedwo mu anisa de aka ne de nananamo akwantu a woni kotu no eda so nyenye anini ano ne aso bia ana ehwa ati ana ehunu nti ehonsem enso I don't know African say number 1 hima nana eda sesa so agibre anope na ohwebi saso na kuma uhima na Kenya number 2 hima so edamasi Joax also agibre ehwebi yeda CP former MC for Techiman Prince Donyina also ohwebi also yedawasi munyina se mogibre na mohwebi se ya eboa ye pa. Chairman of consultancy firm Ishmael Yamson and Associates says the Akufo-Addo government must work to quickly generate confidence in the economy because it is in a very dire state, and I quote, "I just want to be very honest. This economy is in a bad shape. If anybody tells you that there's anything to write home about, I will say just be cautious," Ishmael Yamson said. Ishmael Yamson was one of 3 panelists drawn from academia and business to discuss the economy on the Joy FM Super Morning Show Wednesday. The former Unilever board chairman said, if an economy that grew at 14.4% now grows at 2016, grows at 2016 an estimate of 3.3%, then there is no other way than to describe it as very stressful and bad times. There's a quotation here, let us not make any bones about it, he said. While he would encourage Ghanaians to be hopeful, the consultant with more than 40 years experience in corporate management said, and I quote, I have learned in my career that hope has never been a strategy and can never be a strategy. He said, hope is a state of mind that must correspond with a set of action if Ghanaians are to remain confident in the government. The NPP government, he said, has inherited a hot potato. And what's him? And just the literal aspect. Potato can feel memory Asancho. Me what the other name to one now. Asancho ma anua ayeshipa na ubidi ne jese boto wojum bibia kra ensheda enyeyi sa so betwa ma na wam na ye den dia nje nchiremu no nyina ne se nei esika semo tutu ne se de o man si kono se ye se ndc fo gya ho aman no ewura ye Ishmael Yamson person kire se anamontu sunku bi a membi a enya de papa e kire nye kra nyafo
Didi kind. Amanyosemu, nothing happens in life. The beer ni wa and no one is sick. Na edu baby a aban ana amanyokobi etumishan kofo bi achi. Ebwa momo de nsem binom ebetudwa a ene aban no wo so na se party no adwen ekokoro. Emumu no enam se sa nipa no emfra ne ho party colors ni ntino oboa se na ebe ya omanfo no be hu se ono na adwe na wo kire no o ye neutral person te nya amanyosem na amatumi akọ nipa no etirimu yie nipa otimi disa adwuma na ma MPP for Pai Professor Ade ko bia nim se papa yi eye obi a onim de a obo ne ho moden e wa abrabom enu nti se o ka asem bi dia ene e wo se ye fa ne se e ya asem a ehia anasa asem a reflect the neutral omo ye neutral people no wono madwen ba be kom no ba bia wono so ye den o twa afa enu nti na me dey kan ka che wo se bibia ni why in politics na happen in vacuum bibia nsikwa nti papa Ishmael no ono na adwen na wa kire no me da me nyankopon ase se ono ne description of economy ya wodi amaye nyina achi no Ghana man ye waduane di Ghana man yokun NC ha Ghana man yen declare a state of emergency ewa ha obia chimi ko ekoye na dwuma eba bosome so a oman ni nya sika etua adwumayefo akatua ewo man mu abibia de na kwan the description bia no say ne say can be mamen ka bia mamu no obetumi aka in any case any news o
a news
you about Umia in opposition or diagnose the economy say economy ni nye the monfa economy ni ma omunye ni waba if the economy is not good fix it
but mamen ka de ho
please mamen ka de ho me wi abeka de ho menua sir attempt to prepare the minds of the people to bring in excuses will not wash. It will never wash. Masa. Omampanyi bia ni ho. Wabedi omanye so. Na waba. Ana aban na ba. Na wafo agira nsimpie so. No se omanyi bibia de na kwen pepepe. Nti ba mo me ho modern de aga na fo munsungu mi so. Minti bi da so what be that there minti bi da say your president Jerry Rawlings about oba first one pa no de ntia oba ye no unim emra yewura kofo e ba ye unim de course o man mu emra yewura Thomas ba ye no unim nti at least another fourth republic no mi hu o mampanyi bi a wa ba wase o bibia da ne kwam enu nti no say me failure I have no reason to fail enunti so economy ni nya say you wono maka in opposition no they should fix it no munya kasa no now tire bia aya na me tira din ebisa me ho say ebia ye nuanom MPP for no omo ense dan hu so mo baban mu
e dey na makasa
omo kasa no kire obi a oda ho opposition na so obi a ogira campaign trail owo campaign trail ne so oye campaign
ye ko bo sha asase so ma ni kan yi nchirima sutire se de wo ho ni asase na nsa na ebedu sunu ba bia ye firi aye
nchirima ni nim de e ko so dada
ujiri se de mo ja chiri ne ye
masa it is under the Fourth Republic. It is one of the best situations any government can live behind.
Indicators and appointers.
BBR, yeah, no, go for the government. He has no reason to fail. So I say, one day, na competence are more kind. Na so almost say, you makum number some Ghana for. He has no reason to fail Ghanaians. Now, couple one daroma, Mpensenpensenmu ba Ade baako in every economy a boka pie infrastructure.
Why?
You see, I don't think Mpensenpensenmu catch here and say, Mpensenpensenmu that John Dramani Mahama said, na OC foundation no. And ne nyamia daroma, there na a year in a very very bad state no. Ni nyina no, ya peja si. And niema or sacrifice ye.
Ebi ni de we.
Niema bia or sacrifice ye edi peja si ho ehun there and the advantages ebe reflected going forward from 2017 na obi ba be claim benefit of it masa ene okwa nkrasi bebria ade ba kwa ma economy jane nan so eye nkania wa nkrasi
ye mfanyina ha ye be ba nkania ne ho asem ana value for money ho asem bibia si nya santi ase na ye bi hu de odi agya e kire ye kwa ba ye ba ye toan komo so. Well, Saba, yada aye lucky about clinic for us. Also, yada aye Royal Lighting Investment for us. So, one say so kwanso nkoso ene yedi bedwam that extension na yedi be bro wa Mpensenpensenmu na ya bre for fiaman kwa tamaklo Kofi Adom woni Captain Smart ampofoje won nyina aye crado anavira dimension the team so aye crado Said anafe aye yakari mi aminu Kofi Asante Insure FM mo so ma aye crado amoso mo besom enche bia na mama yehu de ekoso wa Mpensenpensenmu kojo fojo adapeso de nkomo de abrain fabrewati a ekra okọ ne kra ho ba bia ye ko da mu no kama wo menhia anymore nyina ye beto sante na twa ho ebire enche yene Anglicans of Payi bedi nkomo na ye hu o Anglican nhihye mu no said eno so ya sorry Anglican nti eno no sa nchire mu ni nti ase nyina na adisua nyina no enei ye beji ewo ahanim sei Yera Ernest Amankwa we board chairman wo Jefamco anope wo so agibra wo so ohwebi ye beda ase the chief executive Yera agikum so wo so agibra wo so ohwebi abuna me pese me busa se bra ne ye kono de na wo kan se ade a wo gitum pefe se bibi boni bia nsi Ghana fo didi Ghana fo yetua onka Ghana fo okoba infrastructure honsem ti nanado can't fail. Is that enough? Per the working?
You know, and so until me can catch on. Only reason be as a obefeli. Na ohwe niema omampanyinya daroma wasati akuna kwema na okokumase na koduru osisi a se ne ye oba hema ye ya. Ade ba ko edi sika bra oman eyidwa. Kome bia ye no kumase. Enne ofa Ghana fa na ba bia de ye wie secondary schools ahodo ebe fa chechefo na nkora nso nya kwan akom school nso obi eye cheche ni na sa me obenya adwuma obe fi se aban ya breso no obenya adwuma na emum aban bi na lay sa foundation ye den eto enne hospitals ahodo a mampanya daroma wasisi district ones na regional ones ahodo enne se obi a oye adwuma obe fa no ma ko ye adwuma o obi an se fa na fi we na fi bi mu a ye be kan ne sa aban nya adaroma onya adwuma ye na emum aban bi na ye den na twa sa to ade ba ko mampanyi kan in the last state of the nation address in the minister. Or say, baby, what chess and I could do no. Say to me to us, so a bedu baby no. One more or more share Pomudi and send some more maymun. You bet bo a maya who do be mucrabosia, not at me the sika crab a brel may. And when see papa no de name qua, or the name dear, or sacrifice it. Ah, obia, who call elections. No, say there be the best NC. Na mum me boga na yesika sam ho ban no ne IMF for one say no wantu angum den amfaso eni ho eso
di ugidie ni say ene die say MPP for abeto akiri pa moja na oni ni excuse
omu ni excuse bia ohun nti ase ni say yenko ka say o niema no enko yie
atwetwere MPP for bo na
exactly, that's the point, because I don't know where I say no munim some about to me more so do munim omuka sa dodo memma $1 million every constituency a year
and there's almost you're not and the medical restoration of allowance on medical
what can you
add to be no I wanted to so na hu nya asem bia ya de emo enti eno no de almost na montu no kwa de nya de
enu nti na maka say ya to abana mo hu nya kasa no de ya to abana mo so mbeye no wono mo nye
na de na wo pese obeti asese ansa na betu mirika ba ko mienu miensa no esese medi mfonyini to ma Ghana dehye hu
mfoni no omampanyi his excellency John Dramani Mahama odikan twade twato nyina e de kire omampanyi
Obakai they said the new patriotic party did the true state of the nation address by
there are the been a between Marco and say we
onye we nano dana mampengo kasnya di twato ya okasa we in the state of the nation almost the true state of the nation by that is any the mampenyi
that's what I'm saying that's what I'm saying that I'm just still I'm for some more opposition. You see, so what about him? Who opposition now? Yet the true state of the nation address near the idea because we need access to anything. Who about him? Who are the president? Into munya abutre na president name raso or no so because obeba mrase badwafie impren 9 ansa na name raso. Nti omu bibia say still na no wo mu da ho wo opposition. Who opposition a utumi kasa. Who tumi mu a wo yo mehwe. Niema na wo so wo ba ban mu abayo no. Wo yo emehwe say oh me se me ba one village one dam enie man kan say meye maye me ba constituency bia me ma $1 million man musika enie monye so hu me ba me ma obi bia adwuma ma na ye e wo man mu ene Ghana ha obi a wadwuma ye me bo ana me chi obi aka
wo ba ba mu da so say odi wa no na edonwere enye it is easier said than that
until wo person catch them before wo person catch them before the man no edonwere
so wo ba ba mu da
person catch me say and before the man of the
wafa so a wo kan wasem
we must take Ghanaians serious
na kon a wafa so a wo kasem no te say de eni na enu nansa de MPP amanyuku na kabia ebe manisa wo so de wo prepare Ghana for adwen no
that be de wonom aka say ombe ye no e na me kase wo maba to mi mu no wonom nyo de me kan no nye me na me prepare o ma prepare that o masa let me tell you one interesting thing Monsieur was about to win ade ba ko Monsieur pa say Ghana for onomo ye very sophisticated the issue ne ba now if we say with him nyansa wo ya manyoni nti wo yere ho logically wo chechirem no be kire as to whether or not
what you say
Ghana ni no dia wo ka no wajiatum no another matter no you can only determine on the 7th of December
every 4 years
ade we dey wo feel say because media to me say me no meti hayi me mama dwi mu say me beka bibia illogical and as enya no correct me no e so me convince me ho first say me beka no correct answer na maka but the problem is whether or not
the Ghanaian
nipa na wo kasa asem na chew nti wo aban mu a say never no press conference on me me ubi say baso bia ni so wo aban mu a sa ne ma no wo twaso na wo ye adwuma ka make say a president wa free IGP even emergency meeting because when they cause some brief me what is the actual thing is it exaggerated at the day they cause na mo be ni mo too you say the party or the president is serious dealing with the issue it's not about press conference
so as it stands now the party is serious
for me in my humble opinion yeah their own person obey hu bibia no na be twam for ni a che Ghana for say ye kra no ye hu even if party ni bi kra e wo pepa say sa dey we obesi ehun ekwanya aban no ewo che fa bebre esen party ni panyin no So oman no ye nyina ye manyo me wa hai sabe me pese me party akọ opposition na ye wa asomdwe e wo Ghana sense me party e wo power ni eni asomdwe o man mu na kan tokwa na obia enhu ba bi o nanam ne ade nti ye respect sa de no na ba bia ye wo bia no ye mfa obuo mapama ye ho ni enyai se ye prepare Ghana for adwen because hwe wo be ye wa adwen so ma me fa chechemu nko ni de o ba ka bu mframam na Ghana ni no ne ran feed de o ka kire no bra na wo position so ba be ye a enu nti wo gina so ana ye wop to me mu no ye ka no kore no e ba sa na ye amanyofo no sabe mpre aduasa ye be sua nyansa nde ko ka asam de be fu ano aba no wo be hwe ni ye se sa me ka ne de to me ni e hye me nsa wi a betumi ayo ana se me ntumi nyo o ma hene in politics keeping power or maintaining power is very difficult as compared to say oje power every obi awod u twa nto agu obi so a enye den so ndi nsema kese na wono mu aka no ye bompa ye because ne mana maka no omo ye bebo Ghana fo nyina ye bompa ye say o metumi aye na aboa Ghana man
right.
Look, let me tell you another interesting thing. They were na amoka kuayo ehun nsam ni ade omahene before the elections no aban e kran fidie he kuayo mabunu no amu oman mu no unim de ntia omanyinyi kuayo ho no ya adono the manpower na ye de ye adwuma no ano de nti na ye mpekwa nti kuayo be ye akono a je mechanized one no mfidie ye de mfidie kokuayo mu a na say ye de so no ase a ya ade a oya obi madam fu bi o ye kuani e wo bikrum no kan asem se wo se kuayo de obi nka so abaleti so aja se nje ya de a oya sika e betumi e de amawo no e so mbo sen adwuma bi abaye
ye besia
abanyi clan fidie tractors combined harvesters seed drills e ba omanyi mu ansa na ye be dan ye beto aba that is the way and you talking His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was and he is a doer.
I wish you well in the position. There is a critique, no, a very constructive.
Oh yeah.
In line.
Yeah. We will. And one thing me mesra say, mesra me can be. That two are in a various constituencies in district.
Well, Nana, Buman Kama, e-transmission, Igusua, Nana, Buman Kama. Nadia lines in Adonano, Osha, Nadia.
I also like a weekends beer.
Nakama corner now.
Nanka, Nana, Daroma, Nakra, Baba, Professor, and your who sit here. Nanka, Nanazo, no, Bompay amount, and the Gums come. No, Bompay amount. Yes, a real traditional area. Yes, you're one of the richest culture.
Say, Bozumo Dada, dear Papa,
your culture, Papa.
It is Bessia, Era Keke, GPR chairman, so, I have Kenya, say, Monsieur Darcy, and Chairman Yamankwa, former chairman, MPP, Ashanti region, Onoba Kufia Mankwa, ya chairman, Samusuma Jibra, Moso, Moshi, Midoma in the Community.